5 steps to become unshakable. Here's a system that high performers need to learn to master peace and become powerful. So let me ask you something. How many times this week did you feel off? Not even broken, not depressed, not suicidal, just off, like something felt off in here. The quiet unease in your chest, or the voice in your head that's saying, you're not doing enough, you're not enough, not far enough ahead, not quite there yet. Because every man watching this knows that feeling, because you're grinding, you're achieving, you're winning, but deep down, that itch just won't go away. And I'm going to tell you the truth that no one told me. I had to learn the hard way. You don't need to fix that feeling. You need to learn to master it. Because when you can master that tension, you become unshakable, unfuckwithable. And you know that everything I do is about aligning the 3 M's and becoming unfuckwithable. So in this video, I'm breaking down the 5 steps to become truly unfuckwithable, mentally, physically, and financially. Because these are the same principles that I use inside my alignment blueprint to rebuild men from the inside out. And the link's in the description for free, so go click it and download it. Because when you start living by them, you stop reacting, stop doubting, and start living from a place of internal certainty. Let me say that again. You start living from a place of internal certainty. So it's about time you reclaim your mindset, because you're not broken, you're just programmed in a way that's not serving you. So let's start this properly. You're not broken, you're just programmed. And the programming comes from everywhere, from school, from society, from your parents, from your friends, from TV, from your failures. Because your brain has been wired to think that safety equals survival. That's why you chase comfort even though it's killing you. That's why you chase validation even though it's draining you. That's why you chase success and still feel empty after every win. Because you've been programmed to survive, not to thrive. Step number 1 is becoming unshakable and rewriting and rewiring your operating system. That's what subconscious reprogramming is all about. Every morning and every night, I play my own voice in my ears over some binaural beats, saying that I love myself completely, no matter what, and my vibration is always rising. I attract wealth with peace. Large sums of money come to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis, in the best interest of all that I get to keep. Because you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your programming. The men that I coach rewire their subconscious daily because I make them do it. They don't need motivation. They are motivation. They move with power that can't be faked, because it's not a trick, it's their new default. Because when you reprogram yourself over and over and over again, it starts to become your default programming. So it's time to start moving like a man on a mission, and your body is your energy source. Because when you're out of shape and you walk into a room with a beer belly and man tits, you're out of power. Those people don't respect you. It's simple as that. This isn't about 6-packs or aesthetics. It's about your energy. It's about your demeanor. It's about what aura you're giving off. Because your physical state is your emotional state. And too many men are trying to think the way out of problems that they can only be trained out of. You can't think your way out. You've got to train your way out. So if you want to feel unstoppable and unfuckwithable, start moving daily. I don't care if it's weights, boxing, running, walking, cold plunges, sauna. It's not about the method, it's about the mastery over yourself. Because movement builds momentum, and momentum builds confidence. And the problem is that most men let their mind dictate their body. Because when you flip it, your body starts leading your mind. And when I train, I'm not chasing a pump. I'm chasing presence. I'm teaching my nervous system to stay calm under stress. That's how you build emotional control, not just muscle. Because the man who can breathe through chaos wins every single time. And when life happens, when you feel like you're just taking your stride, it's beautiful. Step number 3 is make peace profitable. Stop chasing money and become a fucking magnet for it. Because here's the paradox. When you stop chasing money and become magnetic, it starts chasing you. Because aligned energy sells and makes you magnetic. People don't buy what you do. They buy how you make them feel. If you're frantic, desperate, or stressed, then that leaks through every email, every call, every post. The man who's calm under pressure, who operates from clarity, who knows his lane, that's the man who everybody wants to follow, hire, invest in, and love. And when you align your money systems with your purpose, your income starts to become an extension of your integrity. And that's what I mean by peace, producing profit. I've been on the grind working 14-hour days trying to make money. And now I magnetize it. It's so much easier because most men out here are fighting for cash flow instead of creating values that magnetizes it towards them. Listen to that statement again. Because when I started only on doing aligned income generating actions every day, not random busyness, my income tripled and continues to rise because money follows structure, not speed. And I took that tripled income and started putting it into investments that makes me more money. So here's step 4, rewire your emotional discipline, because being calm is the most dangerous weapon. So let's talk about emotional control. Every high performer I work with says exactly the same thing. I can't switch off, my mind never stops. And they don't even realize that that's the exact reason that they're stuck. You can't think your way into peace and happiness. You train your way into it. You build it in the sauna. You build it in the ice baths. You build it in that last set in the gym that you don't want to do. You build it in meditation and breath works, in fights, in conversations that make your heart race. Because sales calls still make my heart race to this day. Because calm is not natural. It's trained. And if you want to become truly unfuckwithable, then you have to get addicted to keeping you cool while everything else falls apart. Let me say that again. Get addicted to being able to keep your cool when everything else falls apart. That's what I mean by becoming unfuckwithable. It's not arrogance, it's mastery. Because you're no longer led by fear, frustration, or external chaos. You move from your inner command. Because the man who owns his emotions owns the room. Let me say that again. The man who owns his emotions owns the room and cannot be controlled by anybody else. Step number 5, live by systems and daily non-negotiables, not feelings. And alignment is the framework. Because this is where most men fail and fail miserably. They get motivated, set a goal, make a plan, then life gets busy and they stop showing up. That's because they rely on feelings instead of frameworks. So I don't rely on how I feel anymore. I rely on daily non-negotiables, the same actions that made me rich, ripped and rare, and continue to get more rich, ripped and rare every single day. It's a better way of living, and the ones that keep me that way are morning subconscious programming, daily training, pushing myself, getting stronger, income generating activities or actions every day, reflective journaling, getting an early night of deep quality sleep, because I've built an environment where my winning and growth is automatic. So if you keep waiting to feel ready, you'll die unfulfilled. You'll die unfulfilled. That's what we strip back when it's not working. Build your daily non-negotiables for structure, for alignment, because we install systems that make success inevitable. When your life is systemized, your emotions, they can't sabotage you anymore. It's as simple as that. So the story of how these 5 steps changed my life. These 5 steps changed me in so many different ways, no exaggeration. And I implore you to build these steps into your life. It will change everything.